welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video on my channel. So in today's video I want to share with you what I picked up from H&M. So if you're interested to see what I picked up, then please keep on watching. So the first item that I'll begin with is actually this knitted jumper, and I absolutely love this. Fleece lined on the inside. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but it's fleece lined on the inside and it's absolutely amazing. It feels super nice and comfy on, and it's actually really warm as well. So this is part of their Move collection, and I'm not sure if it's meant to be part of their ski or just activewear. It definitely doesn't look activewear to me, and I would definitely wear this out. But I think because based on the picture of how it looked online, actually let me get the picture up so you can see. I think so she's wearing a skiing outfit, which makes me think that this jumper is a skiing jumper. And again, it also comes in a pink, and again in the pink one she's wearing a skiing outfit, so that makes me think this is a skiing jumper. And also in the description it says a warm jumper. It only has 3% wool, and the other 78%, if I'm not wrong, is polyester, 19% polyamide and 78 polyester, so it's mostly polyester, but it does have a tiny bit of wool. I picked it up in an extra small, and it's actually the smallest size that they did, but as you can see it's a tiny bit baggy on me. And if you've seen the previous H&M haul that I posted not too long ago, then you know I always have issues with all the jumpers and the sleeves being too long, and this is no exception. It's not too bad, and because the sleeve looks like this, I can definitely roll it either inwards or outwards, and that makes it a tiny bit more appropriate. Again, it's got a high neck, but it's very comfortable. It doesn't have a high neck where you can actually feel it, or it doesn't feel constricting in any way. So I absolutely love it. I would prefer if it was a tiny bit shorter and not as high, but I still like this one because I find it comfortable and it doesn't bother me too much. And I feel like if it's cold outside, it's actually going to keep your neck really warm. So I absolutely love this jumper. I'm definitely going to keep this. It's a tiny bit more on the pricey side. It was $39.99. And I think their jumpers are usually a tiny bit more affordable than that, around the £30 mark. But I think this is an absolute steal, and I love the way it looks. And also you could tuck it in if you wanted, just to make it a tiny bit shorter. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and I really like this. I love how comfy it is. It's the kind of jumper that once you put on, you don't want to take off. And you guys know how much trouble I have actually finding clothes that I do like. So yeah, I'm really happy I found this. Although it doesn't fit 100% how I'd like it to fit, and it's got a few downsides, I'm still really happy to keep it because it's just so warm and comfy. I've actually had to close the blinds just because when it's natural light and the light keeps going in and out of the clouds, it keeps changing. So I've just preferred to close the blinds. It is a tiny bit darker, but I think it's better than the light going in and out all the time, so hopefully the light is a bit more stable. The next thing I picked, let me just stand back so you can actually see it fully, is actually this trench coat, and I picked it up in a size extra small. It recently launched on their website. It was $39.99, which I think is super affordable for a trench coat. And I think this is definitely going to be a bestseller, but I don't think this is petite friendly one bit. Let me show you guys what it looks like on. So this is what it looks like on me. It's very oversized, it's got no structure to it, and I think if you are petite, it's actually full length. And I don't know, I'm not a fan of how it looks on me, purely because of the length. I think it's just a tiny bit too long for me. Even if I was to do it up, I don't know. I mean, now that I've done it up and I've belted it, I don't think it looks as horrible, but it's definitely got way too oversized look about it. I'm always really curious to look back on the footage and see what it looks like on the camera, because when I look at it in the mirror, I always think one thing, and then when I look back on the camera, it looks different. So I'm really curious to see what this one will look back when I edit the video. It's really affordable, and I think this would be a lot more suitable if you are taller than I am. I'll come in closer so you can see some of the details. The color is really nice and neutral. It's a shade that would go with everything. It's quite a classic. It's got these cuffs at the sleeves. At the back it has a single back vent. This is what it looks like from the back, and it's double-breasted, but I just feel like for me, I don't want to keep it. Even the sleeves are quite long for me. I think if you don't mind an oversized look and you want a floor length trench coat that covers you head to toe, basically I think this would be a good buy. And like I said, it's really affordable. The material is super thin, so this would not keep you warm when it's colder outside. It's quite cold in the UK at the moment, so this is definitely more of a spring kind of trench coat. So if I was to wear it like this without belting it up, I think it's an absolute no. It just completely covers me, and I just think it doesn't look flattering. I do like it a lot more when I keep it belted. So I mean, I definitely see this working for someone, but for me personally, I'm not going to keep it. It's just, it doesn't look how I wanted it to look. I thought it would be a lot shorter for some reason. Okay, so I just looked back on the footage, and I don't think it's as long as I think it is in the mirror. It's actually not even full length. It's almost full length, but it hits right above the ankles. Even higher than the ankles, actually, around my calf area. And I don't know, like, I feel like this would be really nice for someone else, and I think it doesn't look as bad on me either, but it's just not my style. I think I have a more structured and formal style, and this is a tiny bit too oversized. So yeah, I mean, I wish I had the courage to rock this, but I don't know if I would, to be honest. Okay, so next I picked up this white shirt, and the description on the website says tapered waist poplin shirt. In my opinion, I would describe this as a corset type of shirt, just because it's got the waist being cinched in here, and then it's got the cups here, almost like the cups look. So it was super affordable. It was only $14.99 on full price, and I picked it up in an 8, and they also did a 6 and a 4, but I just didn't want it to be too fitted. However, I feel like I could definitely do with a 6 because the 8 is too big for me. It doesn't look too flattering, and I think a 6 would be just perfect. Also, it's got this at the back. It's also got this adjustable section at the back, so I think even if it was a tiny bit more fitted, this would still kind of give me that space if it was a 6. I absolutely love this. I actually got a bit carried away when I tried it on first, and then I realized, hold on, I'm styling it with all these things, and I'm actually meant to be filming a YouTube video. So let me show you guys how I would potentially style it for spring. So the first thing that I've put on is actually these shoes from ASOS, which I showed in one of my recent ASOS videos, ASOS hauls. I picked them up back in a size 2. Oh gosh, I think this is meant to be a H&M haul, right? Not a styling haul. I just love styling so much. So yeah, I have those shoes on, which you're gonna see. Can you see now? I hope you can see it now. And then I was thinking maybe putting this jacket on top. Okay, so I was thinking put this hat on. Okay, let's see. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it looks a bit weird for like the shirt poking out. What do we think? Do we like it? What do we think? I'm not the biggest fan. I think this outfit maybe might look nicer if the shirt was shorter. But just a rough idea. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a nice outfit? I think it would look really nice maybe without the jacket on top, actually. And I think it would look way nicer as well if it was my size instead of a size 8. Because at the moment it just looks a tiny bit loose. Yeah, I mean, this looks really cute. But I think I definitely need a size 6 because the sleeves are too long as well. It's cute though, it's really cute. I think for $14.99. Let me take this hat off. I really like it actually, so I'm definitely going to get 6 in this. And the main reason why I actually bought it is because I wanted a white shirt that would go underneath jumpers. You know, where you have the shirt poking through the jumper. That's what I had in mind. Actually, let me go get a jumper and see what that would look like. So I got this jumper from Zara just to put it on top, and this is not the kind of jumper that I had in mind when I was buying a white shirt to wear with jumpers. I had a more kind of oversized look jumper. This is kind of what it looks like. Obviously the shirt will need to be ironed, so do keep that in mind. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. The jumper is a tiny bit too small, but it could potentially work. Nonetheless, I just feel like it's quite a versatile shirt and you could wear it in so many different ways, but I would personally say stick true to your size, don't size up, because it's quite spacious. Okay, and the next jumper I want to show you. So first I want to say, if you watched my last H&M haul, you guys know I was mentioning there that I was looking for some striped jumpers and how striped jumpers are so hard to find this season for some reason because they sell out super quickly. So I showed you guys this one in the previous H&M haul, but this one had the zip, and the material is also very different. So then they came up with this high collared striped jumper, and at first when I saw it on the website I was like, okay, it's not like my favorite jumper, but let me just give it a chance because it looks quite decent. So I think I actually prefer this one a bit more to the other one. It's quite an oversized fit. It's got a slit on the side. I picked it up in an extra small and it was $34.99, so it's not badly priced. The material is super thin though. It's not a thick jumper by any means, and the neck is actually a bit too high, but what I do is kind of roll it inwards, and I feel like it becomes a lot more comfortable, because otherwise when it's too high I feel like I can't really properly move my neck around. But I really like the look of this. I think it's a really nice jumper, so I'm going to keep this one. And I feel like this will be super versatile, because not only can I wear it now and maybe layer it with other pieces underneath to make it a tiny bit warmer in the winter season, but I can also transition with this into the spring summer season. I feel like even while I'm wearing now, I actually have this leather leggings on from Miss Selfridge and these shoes from ASOS, the Chanel inspired dupes of the slingbacks, the flat slingbacks. I feel like this is a really nice outfit if you put a bag as well. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be the kind of jumper that is going to be very easy to style, and it does feel really comfortable as well. Like I said, it's a tiny bit oversized. The sleeves are not too long, not as long as the other jumpers actually, which I'm quite happy about. And if you watched my other H&M haul, again I keep referring to it, I mentioned that I was looking for some hats, and I did get a hat in that haul, but I didn't keep it because of the way it looked. So I ended up buying this knitted headband. It's in this beautiful white beigey kind of color. It was really affordable. It was only $5.99, so I thought this might be really nice because it's quite trendy at the moment, and it's different to your traditional beanie. So I'm not a fan of it. I honestly don't really know how to put it on. I thought this is how you're meant to put it on, but then when I put it on like that, my hair sticks out and I don't know how to bring my hair inwards, and it just takes a lot of faffing about, to be honest. I mean, it was super affordable, but I can't really get the hang of. I mean, it was really affordable, but I can't really get the hang of how to actually put it on and how to make it work. Is this how it's meant to look? I don't know. I feel like it's too much work. Although it could be quite nice to keep my ears warm. I don't know, I might keep this. I don't know, is this better than a traditional hat? Is this even going to do anything? I mean, it's keeping my ears warm, which is quite good, and it does feel like a hat, but then you don't have any material here, so... And I don't know. It does have a quite specific look to it, but yeah, we'll see. Also, am I meant to keep it on all the time? Like, are you meant to take it off when you go indoors? If I'm out and about and then I'm going indoors to a restaurant, am I meant to take it off? Because then it's going to take forever to arrange it back on my head and make sure that it looks proper. Or am I just meant to keep it on? I don't know how that works. I have never had one of those headbands before, so I'm not too sure. But that is basically everything that I picked up from H&M. I'll link all the items that I showed in this video in the description section down below. If you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And until next time, take care and bye for now.